Did you know sharks have been around for over 400 million years, even before dinosaurs? Yes, sharks have been swimming the world's oceans since long before the land was dominated by those massive, thunderous creatures we call dinosaurs. Let's take a journey back in time, way back, to a period known as the Silurian era. This was over 400 million years ago. The Earth was a much different place then. Life was just beginning to take hold on land, but in the ocean, it was a different story. Sharks, or at least the ancestors of the sharks we know today, were already there, thriving. But what kind of sharks were these, you might wonder? Well, they were not the formidable predators we picture today. These early sharks were small, no larger than a modern human's hand, and they had no teeth. Instead, they used their hard, pointed mouths to sift through the sandy ocean bottom, looking for small creatures to eat. Over time, sharks began to evolve. By the late Devonian period, around 360 million years ago, the first sharks with teeth had appeared. These teeth, along with a more streamlined body shape, allowed them to become active predators. And from that point on, the evolution of sharks took off. Sharks have seen the world change dramatically over hundreds of millions of years. They've survived not one, not two, but 5 major mass extinctions. Through each of these catastrophic events, sharks have adapted and evolved, proving their incredible resilience. They've seen the rise and fall of the dinosaurs, the shifting of continents, the formation of mountain ranges, and the onset of ice ages. Sharks have been shaped by their long and complex history, becoming the apex predators we know today. Their story is a testament to the power of evolution and the tenacity of life. And while we often fear sharks, we can also admire them for their remarkable survival skills. Surviving through multiple mass extinctions, sharks have proven to be one of the most resilient creatures on Earth. From their humble beginnings to their current status as kings and queens of the ocean, the story of sharks is truly an epic tale of survival and adaptation. Unlike most fish, sharks have a completely cartilaginous skeleton, making them lighter and more flexible. This is one of the many fascinating aspects of shark anatomy. So, let's dive deeper into the intricate design of these marine predators. The skeleton of a shark is not made of bone like in humans or most other fish, but rather of cartilage. This is the same material that makes up the tip of your nose or the outer ear. Cartilage is much lighter than bone, which gives sharks a buoyancy advantage, making them more agile swimmers. Equally important to their swimming prowess are their gill slits. While most fish have one gill opening, sharks typically have 5 to 7. These openings allow water to pass over the gills, enabling the sharks to extract oxygen and expel carbon dioxide. The more gill slits a shark has, the more efficient its oxygen intake, which is crucial for their active lifestyle. The skin of a shark is also quite remarkable. It's covered with tiny, tooth-like structures called dermal denticles. These structures reduce drag and turbulence, allowing the shark to swim quickly and quietly through the water. They also provide an added layer of protection against predators and parasites. But what truly sets sharks apart from other creatures is their extraordinary sensory capabilities. Sharks have a keen sense of smell, able to detect a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. This helps them locate prey from great distances. Moreover, sharks possess a unique sensory system called electroreception. Specialized organs known as ampullae of Lorenzini allow them to sense the electrical fields produced by other animals. This helps them detect prey that may be hiding in the sand or in low-light conditions. With their unique anatomy and sensory abilities, sharks are perfectly adapted for their role as apex predators. From their cartilaginous skeleton to their sophisticated senses, every aspect of a shark's design is a testament to millions of years of evolution, honing them into the perfect marine predators. But remember, they are also a critical part of our ocean ecosystems, deserving of our respect and protection. From the massive whale shark to the tiny dwarf lantern shark, there are over 500 known species of shark. Sharks have been around for hundreds of millions of years, adapting and evolving to survive in various environments and conditions. This adaptability has led to a staggering diversity among shark species, in terms of size, habitat, and diet. Let's start with size. The whale shark, the largest of them all, can grow up to 60 feet in length, while the dwarf lantern shark, the smallest, is barely 8 inches long when fully grown. That's quite a size difference, isn't it? Moving on to habitats, sharks can be found practically everywhere in the world's oceans, from the warm, shallow waters of the tropics to the deep, cold abyss of the Arctic and Antarctic. Some species, like the bull shark, can even survive in freshwater. Diet-wise, sharks aren't picky eaters. From plankton, fish, and seals to squid and other sharks, they'll eat just about anything that fits in their mouth. Some species, like the tiger shark, are known for their diverse diets, while others, like the basking shark, filter feed on plankton. Now let's talk about some of the most popular species. The great white shark, probably the most famous of all, is known for its size and powerful jaws. The tiger shark, named for its striped skin, is notorious for its aggressive behavior and diverse diet. The hammerhead shark, with its distinctive head shape, is known for its exceptional navigational skills. These are just a few examples of the incredible diversity among shark species. Each species has its own unique adaptations that have allowed it to thrive in its particular environment. The diversity among shark species is a testament to their adaptability and evolution over millions of years. Despite their reputation as fearsome predators, sharks are more threatened by humans than we are by them. Yes, you heard that right. Sharks, which have survived for over 400 million years, are now facing an existential threat, and we humans are the main cause. The threats to sharks are manifold, but two stand out in particular: overfishing and habitat loss. These magnificent creatures are hunted for their fins, a popular ingredient in certain cuisines, leading to a practice known as finning. This involves catching the shark, removing its fins, and throwing the rest of the animal back into the sea, often still alive. A brutal practice, isn't it? Habitat loss is the other major threat. Many shark species require specific habitats to breed and feed. However, human activities like coastal development and pollution are destroying these habitats, making it increasingly difficult for sharks to survive. And let's not forget the looming threat of climate change. Rising sea temperatures and ocean acidification are altering the marine ecosystems that sharks rely on, pushing some species to the brink of extinction. But why should we care? Well, sharks play a vital role in maintaining the health of our oceans. They keep the marine food chain in check and help to ensure biodiversity. Without them, our seas would look very different, and not in a good way. Thankfully, there are ongoing efforts to protect these incredible creatures. Marine protected areas are being established around the world to safeguard shark habitats. Laws are being put in place to ban shark finning and trade, and conservation groups are working tirelessly to raise awareness about the importance of sharks. But more needs to be done. We can all play a part in protecting sharks. Whether it's by making sustainable seafood choices, supporting shark conservation efforts, or simply spreading the word about the importance of these creatures. Protecting sharks is not just about saving these incredible creatures, it's about preserving the balance of our marine ecosystems. Sharks often get a bad rap as mindless man-eaters, but the reality is far from this stereotype. They are, in fact, sophisticated creatures with complex behaviors that we're only starting to understand. Sharks have intricate social structures, some species even exhibit cooperative behavior, and they're not indiscriminate killers. In fact, you're more likely to be struck by lightning than be attacked by a shark. They're also not the ruthless hunters we often picture them to be. Instead, they play a vital role as top predators, maintaining the balance in marine ecosystems. By controlling the populations of their prey, they prevent any single species from overwhelming the ecosystem. Sadly, due to misconceptions and fear, sharks are more threatened by humans than we are by them. Overfishing and habitat loss are pushing many species to the brink of extinction. So, next time you think of sharks, remember, they're not mindless killers, but an essential part of our world's biodiversity.